Tonight on NewsWest 9 at 6, if you think it's cold and miserable outside right now, it's about to get a whole lot worse this weekend. And we want to keep you safe. We have team coverage on how West Texas is preparing for this winter storm. Sanji Milburn has the city of Odessa safety plans. Stephen Pepper breaks down how the cold can affect your health. And Sydney Jolivet explains why some quick fixes to stay warm could turn deadly.
Rain is falling and temperatures are dropping. Officials say all hands are on deck as crews stay on standby. Now here at the Odessa Fire Rescue, they're monitoring conditions and they're encouraging people to avoid unnecessary travel. Now when it comes to TxDOT, they're treating those major roadways and they're trying to prevent accidents from happening. Now what you should know coming up next.
With severe weather inching closer, some folks here in the basin are experiencing some weather anxiety. That's why I spoke with a psychologist to understand how you can stay calm this weekend.
Cold temperatures are pushing families to get creative to stay warm, but fire officials say some heating shortcuts can turn deadly fast. Tonight, Midland County and Odessa Fire Divisions are sending out a warning before the freeze hits.
We're watching a lot of that rain transition to freezing rain, then to sleet, then to snow. Ice accumulations overnight tonight. We got you covered with the latest. NewsWest 9 at 6 starts right now.
Tonight on NewsWest 9 at 6.
Midland County family is dealing with a loss like no other, and this isn't the worst of it. They're wishing and hoping for the best when it comes to the health of a young loved one.
And have you seen this man? He's a fugitive from Kermit. What he's wanted for next.
Hey, it's starting to warm up a lot. Hey, 5, 10, 15 degrees. You know what? It's a good start above freezing. But how about the weekend? Stay tuned for the full look on that.
NewsWest 9 at 6 starts right now. We begin tonight with breaking news in downtown Midland, where there has been a major accident on Big Spring Street and Wall. This video sent in by Alberto Martinez. You can see a car smashed up there against a building and also a pickup truck that is torn up. We aren't sure how many cars are involved or if anyone was hurt, but that area is blocked off by police. If you can, avoid it. We are working to get you more information. Well, hello everyone, I'm Crystal Cruz. Breaking tonight, a new measles case has been confirmed in Midland County. This is the third case reported in the county. Right now, we know this infected person was an adult. The Midland Health Department is working to identify and notify the people exposed. So far, there are 561 confirmed measles cases across the state.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining us tonight here on NewsWest 9 Plus. We're getting a live look at Odessa College right now. That's where many students have gathered and are eager to find out the results on the $355 million Odessa College bond proposition. The money will go toward enhancing education, foster industry partnerships, and bring the community closer together. If you have not voted yet, it is not too late. You have until 7 o'clock tonight to go out and cast your ballot. NewsWest 9 will be your election headquarters, so stick with us as we are just a couple hours away from getting those results in across many different races. We have team coverage throughout the Permian Basin tonight, bringing you the latest on important local races. Tyler Dupnick is covering the Odessa mayoral race. Lilybeth Valles is focusing on the at-large race for Midland City Council. And Sydney Jolivet is live tonight at Heather Bredemis's watch party. She's a candidate running for the District 1 seat on Midland City Council. We'll check in with all of our reporters in just a moment. First, let's check in with Hunter Alcocer, who's with us in studio right now. Hunter, you've been following the City Council at-large race, and what can you tell us about this race here now? Okay, let's visit now with Lilybeth Valles. She is covering the Midland City Council at-large seat. 4 candidates are vying for 2 spots on City Council. Lilybeth is live tonight in Centennial Library in Midland. Lilybeth, polls are still open for about another 45 minutes or so, but tell us more about this race.
Hey Alex, yeah, right now everybody is excited. Cars are pouring in, and remember, the clock is ticking.
All right, that's just going to about do it for us here on 9+. We thank you so much for staying with us. You have about 30 minutes or so until those polls close tonight. Remember, if you're in line before 7 o'clock, you can stay there. The polls will not close while you're in line. So stay in line if you're there before 7. Your voice will be heard, and make sure you get out and do that. We're going to keep you up to date on the latest numbers throughout the night. Later tonight on NewsWest 9 at 10, we will have live election results. We hope to see you then. Tonight at 6, we continue our coverage of a 15-year-old girl from Midland who's in critical condition. Tonight, her mother speaking exclusively to NewsWest 9.
It's very heartbreaking because they love her. Like they say, like that's the Jasmine. My Jasmine, my Jasmine.
What she wants the community to know about her daughter. The city of Odessa releasing its 2024 water quality report. Why the city says there will be a change in their water disinfection process. But first, the threat of severe storms here in the Permian Basin is imminent, and we are tracking the latest to keep you safe. NewsWest 9 at 6 starts with Chief Meteorologist Jordan Frazier.
We're jumping right into severe weather coverage because we got multiple severe thunderstorm warnings, and now we have a new tornado warning.
Take a look at this video out of Carlsbad, New Mexico. This might look like a tornado. It's actually called a landspout. It just goes to show you how intense these severe weather elements can be. That one obviously doing a number there in Carlsbad. And right now is a good time to download our NewsWest 9 Plus app to make sure you know about the latest weather warnings in our area. You can scan the QR code right there on your screen with your phone. That's how you download it off of the Apple Store or Google Play for free. An exclusive story tonight only here on NewsWest 9. A mother speaking out as her 15-year-old daughter is now in critical condition after a fight broke out in Midland last Tuesday. Video shared with us shows the moments just after that incident. Take a look here. A person is seen collapsing behind a white truck just seconds after this video begins. The mother of 15-year-old Jasmine Calderon tells us her daughter is the one seen falling. She says Jasmine was at a friend's house when another group showed up and a fight broke out. Calderon was later lifted to a hospital in Lubbock, and she suffered severe head trauma and pelvic injuries. Her mother says Jasmine is now on life support.
You know, I hold her, I lay with her, and I just want my baby back. That's all. And I want something to be done because it's not right. It's not right for me to be laying down next to her, seeing her how she is.
Tonight, she is demanding answers as to just how this happened. NewsWest 9's Cameron Leal will have this full story for you coming up tonight at 10. All new tonight, Odessa police need your help looking for these two suspects who they say robbed the Smokers Outlet on 2217 North County Road West. As you can see, the suspect on the left wearing a maroon hoodie with a black mask, and the one on the right is wearing a black hoodie. If you know any information about this, you're asked to contact Odessa Crime Stoppers at 432-333-TIPS. And the city of Odessa has released its 2024 water quality report showing drinking water meets all EPA safety standards. The city sources untreated water from the Colorado River Municipal Water District, drawing from lakes and groundwater. Now, tests found low levels of common contaminants like arsenic, fluoride, and nitrate that are all below federal limits. Residents can check their service line materials through the city's website, especially if you are concerned about lead pipes. All questions can be directed to the city's utility department. Now, big news out of Reeves County tonight. Construction now underway on what will soon be the world's largest e-fuels production facility. Infinium, a global leader in sustainable fuels, has officially broken ground on Project Roadrunner just outside of Pecos. And once complete in the year 2027, the site will produce 7.6 million gallons of sustainable aviation fuel and other e-fuels each year. Infinium already supplies e-fuels to major airlines like American Airlines. County Judge Leo Hung says this facility will bring high-paying jobs, tax revenue, and new business opportunities to the area. And Reeves County is already a top producer of natural gas and oil, and they're now positioning themselves as leaders in the future of clean energy. We know this time of the year is when things start to heat up outside. It's why TexU Energy and the Salvation Army are now joining forces to help families stay cool during the summer months. NewsWest 9's Sanji Milburn has the details.
As temperatures rise, many people find it harder to stay cool, but one local organization is doing their part to help.
Odessa officer Bailey Martin now back home. You are looking at video of the hearse bringing him into Sunset Memorial Gardens in Odessa this afternoon under an American flag flying high above Crane. Well, today the community gathered on the streets of Odessa to say farewell and pay their respects. Officer Bailey Martin, just 23 years old, was swept away with family members in Kerrville during the massive flooding. Today, Officer Martin was escorted back home from Travis County, and he was joined by law enforcement from all across West Texas along the way. Cameron Leal joins us live from Sunset Memorial with more on how the community came together to bring him home. Cameron.
Yes, Crystal, we're here at Sunset Memorial where Officer Bailey Martin's body has officially arrived.
Well, tonight the search is still on for two missing family members from Midland swept away in floodwaters in central Texas. 3 of the 5 have been confirmed dead. Friends of the family say Joel Ramos and Cody and Michelle Crossland's bodies have been found. Joel's wife Tasha and daughter Kendall are still missing. The family members were at the HTR campgrounds on the 4th of July outside of Ingram, Texas, when the Guadalupe River burst from its banks. A 6th family member, 22-year-old Devin Smith, was rescued from a tree in Center Point, Texas on Saturday. Well, Odessans showed their respects today to those that lost their lives in the flooding. The city of Odessa tied ribbons around Memorial Gardens Park this morning. They tied green ribbons for Camp Mystic and pink ribbons for all the girls who lost their lives. Former Ector County Judge Debbie Hayes says she saw other cities hanging up ribbons and reached out to the city of Odessa to do the same.
I don't know that there's one person at all that deserves any credit whatsoever. It's not about credit. It's not about your religion. It's not about your party affiliation. This is about community unity for healing and support.
Well, this isn't the first time the city has done something like this. Odessans hung yellow ribbons to remember the people who were killed in the mass shooting in 2019. Well, the city of Odessa is inviting the whole community to come out and put pink and green ribbons at Memorial Gardens Park to honor flooding victims. This will take place this Friday, starting at 6:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. at night. State Representative Brooks Landgraf and State Senator Kevin Sparks recapped some of the wins and losses from the legislative session with the Odessa Chamber of Commerce today. We asked about House Bill 13 that failed. It would have put sirens in flood areas.
We should be able to do better as a state. We were poised to do that during the legislative session. Unfortunately, the bill that we passed that would have helped didn't even get a vote or a hearing in the Senate. And you know, that happens a lot, but particularly after a tragedy like this, it's just makes it really hard to stomach.
Landgraf says he thinks the state should be ready to provide support for disasters like this. Well, local support and donations are still needed for Hill Country flood victims. West Texas United Communities and Pecos, a local nonprofit, is collecting items like diapers, baby wipes, shelf-stable food, water, and hygiene products. You can drop off donations now through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Reeves County Civic Center on South Cedar Street. And we're here to help. If you would like to make a monetary donation to flood victims, you can scan the QR code on your screen. We partnered with our sister stations all across the state. All donations will be given to vetted organizations, and we thank you for your generosity. Well, we saw some heavy rain early this morning here in West Texas, and it caused flooding over in Odessa. Firefighters and police responded to 12 high water rescue calls. They had to help several drivers stranded and stalled out in floodwaters. You're being urged not to drive in any standing water. Flooding also forced 2 city closures in Odessa. The Keep Odessa Beautiful facility on 42nd Street is closed till further notice, and the Jurassic Jungle Spray Ground also shut down today, but city officials expect it to reopen tomorrow. For updates, visit the City of Odessa website.